What up, though? What's cracking with all of my beautiful and my handsome collective out there? I hope everyone of every zodiac sign is doing well. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. See what it is that you need to know. If you find this something resonate, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. So as you notice, you guys, I got some cards that's sitting out here sideways. Okay, so these are some issues. These are some problems that's going on in your life. Okay. So we have 31. I feel like right now, for some of you, your approach to life could be most practical, but you're also using your imagination, okay? Your mind is stirring with creative ideas. You know, you're trying to use your organizational skills to manifest some things in your life. So you're trying to be more disciplined here, okay? Maybe some of you guys are struggling with being disciplined here, but this is the things that you're trying to work on here, okay? The 31st can be very significant for some of you, but I feel like there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of anxiety here, okay? With this card coming out sideways. And I feel like that you're not there. I feel like there's a certain outcome or a situation that you're going through, and it's like you're trying to control the outcome here, okay? But right now, this outcome or whatever it is that you're trying to control is out of your control. And that's why you're worrying about it. That's why it's constantly on your mind. That's why you're obsessively thinking about it because you have no control. You don't know what's going to happen here, okay? And you're not learning that worry is not going to change it just because you sit up and worry about it, just because you sit up thinking about it all day, every day. It's still not going to change the outcome here, okay? We have acceptance. I feel like there is something that the universe is trying to get you to accept, but you're refusing to. And this is why this card came out crossing the well, okay? Look at this. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So I feel like there's a particular outcome and there's a particular change here, okay? There's something that you're not wanting to accept. Maybe you can't accept, how, or maybe you can't change a certain situation or a current situation you're in, or what's going on between you and a lover or something like that. What's going on at work or family and friends. Like maybe there are some things that's out of your control, but you're someone who likes to be in control. Okay, and you're having a hard time accepting some things. You can't change this. You don't have the power right now to change any of these things. Okay, and all this purple here is telling me that your intuition is screaming at you, telling you some things. Okay, possibly trying to guide you to do something here, but because it may be causing you to change something. Maybe you're having to step outside of your comfort zone and do something different. And that's something that you really don't want to do here, okay? And that's why you're struggling to accept something. We have honesty. I feel like you're not being honest with yourself about a situation. That's why it's hard for you to accept it as well. It's like you can't always expect the truth. Like you're someone, you keep it real all day, every day, okay? But it's like, when it comes to dealing with other people in situations, like you expect what you give to people, you expect to get that from return, but you have to learn. And I had to learn too, collective. Just because of what you give, don't mean you're going to get that from people all the time, okay? And that's why you have to learn who to give your energy to and who not to, okay? Because if you're giving to energies of people that who can't or who's not able to or who don't even want to give you reciprocity, all that's doing is draining you and all you're doing is hurting yourself here, okay? So let's tap into this worry. I'm gonna pull just a little bit of tarot here. I love you guys. I hope something here is resonating. If it is, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below, okay? All right, so let's tap into this worry. Let's see what it is that's concerning. What's worrying the collective right now? What's on their mind? What's causing them anxiety? What's keeping them from sleeping at night? Clarify this worry. Messages for my collective. Clarify this worry. What is this worry about? Okay, so we got Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be about money or a situation involving or concerning money here. Okay, maybe you're a mother figure. Maybe you're someone who works. You're trying to create stability for your family. You're trying to pay bills. You're trying to hold it down. You're trying to make a comfortable living or a comfortable living space for your family, but you're struggling. Maybe you ain't got enough money coming in. Like you're working hard. Maybe you're working two jobs, but it never seems to be enough. Okay, I feel like you're trying to balance some things in your life. You could be looking for some type of guidance, some type of assistance right now, but you're not getting it, okay? Maybe you feel like you're not going to be able to pay bills or be able to pay something on time or do something here, okay? But I feel like spirit has been possibly talking to you, okay? Maybe there's something that you're not wanting to accept. Maybe it's a job that you have that you're supposed to be moving on from, but you don't want that. You've been comfortable at this job. You've been here for 5, 10 plus years. You don't want to change jobs to do something new. But if it's not paying the bills and if you're struggling each and every week, each and every month, then what's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? Tell me about this worry. Messages for my collective. You can be a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn. Don't have to be. We got 5 of Wands. All right, so you can be in the midst of a battle here, okay? Maybe you're dealing with rivalries. Maybe you're like business rivals or people who compete with you at work or in life, or you're just in the midst of a battle. You're trying to fight for some type of power or dominance within a situation. You're trying to allow your voice to be heard within a group or a group setting here within people. And it's like, sometimes the competition can be good, but sometimes competition can be bad. But I feel like right now, this is good, healthy competition for you. So it's like you're fighting to be heard here. And Spirit don't want you to back down. They want you to embrace some type of change and listen to their different opinions that people have, okay? Sometimes you have to agree to disagree sometime, okay? So maybe you're worried about these people that you're competing with. Maybe they're going to be better than you or have better ideas or smarter than you or, more creative. But don't worry about that, okay? I feel like whatever this situation is, you will find your way through because this is going to kind of give you that gas to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of going to light that fire up under your ass to be like, okay, let me, I got to keep up. I got to do this. I got to do that if I want to keep that spot. All right, let's get one more about this worry. To be dealing with a Leo or you can be a Leo. Tell me about this worry for the collective. All right, and this has to do with money for some of you guys. Okay, so some of you really can be concerned about money. All right. Yeah, I feel like some of you are working on a project. Maybe you're working on a team or a group project, and working with a team can be a little frightening. Can be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It can be a little, hmm, can be a little scary, I guess. So that's not the word. Intimidating. Thank you, Spirit. It can be a little intimidating because you always go in thinking like, oh, I got these great ideas, I got this and got that. And then when you get there and meet people like they are, you like, damn, I could have came up with that. So you're meeting people who are on your level, even, a little bit above you right now. But I feel like this is gonna help you master your skill. Thank you, Spirit. Working on this team, joining this team, collaborating with this group of people is really going to help you enlighten or master your skill. For some of you guys, it's also going to highlight a skill, okay? It's going to recognize you. Some of your skills, some of your abilities are going to shine and you're going to stand out. Okay, so I feel like you were put on this team, you were put with these group of people because even though, yes, they have great ideas, hey, they may be a little bit better than you, got a little bit more money or whatever, however you look at it, but at the same time, you're going to be the one that's going to stand out in front of these group of people, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have. If anything resonated, let's roll. Let's see who this reading is about. Messages for my collective. Who is this reading about for the collective? All right, so we got heavy Leo, Aries. So this can be about your career. 10th house placements here. We got Sag, Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Leo. And one more time. Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.